One, two, three, four. Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me. Well, it's time for the quiz. How's my hair? My hair was really good this morning, but I've been up a long time, so a bit of a mess. Oh, how's that? How's that? How's that? Is that good? A bit of a mess. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the quiz. It's Tuesday night. It's time for the quiz. I'm Dr. Paul. Let's see now. Let's get the quiz validated and up. Get ready for a 7 o'clock start. Going to get a real sharp start tonight. And try and do the quiz kind of quickly tonight. Just experiment with a bit of speed. Look, my phone's pinged me to say Dr. Paul is live now. That's some good business there. So, say hello if you're here. Tell me who's watching. Tell me who's here, who's ready for the quiz. And we're going to start talking about the quiz very soon. 6 minutes to 7. So I've got time to do a little bit of games for names, if anyone's there. If anybody is there. Actually, let me get something set up because I was going to experiment. I had an idea. I'll look something up. Hello, Janie. You are the first. Good evening. Hope you are well. I don't think I've seen you at the Brass Monkey Leaf for a couple of weeks. Hope you're all right. Nairn. It's Gary. We had some people from Elgin recently, and they were saying Nairn's rubbish. Talking about people at the real life quiz. I think maybe Thursday night. I can't remember now. So, you know. Bit of a local rivalry, I think, up there. Hello, Denise. Hopefully you've had your scratch card by now. It's been kind of busy. Well, I know what it's like, you know. Rushed off my feet here. Although I am on my feet. It's not literal. Hello, everybody. Right, right, we're going to do a little test game here. Something I thought of earlier. Lyrics, okay? So I'm going to read some lyrics. Hello, Geraldine. Thanks for a prize again tonight. Thank you very much. So first person to get this right gets on the wheel. All right, I'll show you the wheel in a minute anyway. So I'm just going to read some lyrics for a pop song. And I think if you tell me the artist, that's enough. I think we'll do it that way. So I'm just looking up when this was a hit. Let's have a look. Okay, 1996, right? I'm going to start reading the song here. I'll do it in comments as well. Candlelight and a soul forever. A dream of you and me together. Say you believe it. Say you believe it. That's kind of emphatic, isn't it? And then the second verse is free your mind of doubt and danger. Yay, very good. That's right, Spice Girls. Spice Girls is correct, Denise. So you go straight on the wheel. Do you know the name of the song? Just out of interest. Let's see. I'm just going over here to the wheel to add you on. Yeah, it is Two Become One. There's Mr. Burney. Don't see enough Mr. Burney on the wheel. So I'm going to put Denise on the wheel for getting the Spice Girls. And I think I'll put Mr. Burney on there just for nailing the tune as well. It is Two Become One. Yeah. Oh, it was just early, Louisa. So it's just experimenting with a new type of game, which is just me reading lyrics. I'm going to try another one. So it's quite good because I can do it in the browser here, which you can't see, which is really easy to look up lyrics. Okay. For this one, I've got to accept cookies. For this one, I'm going to just leave the first line because that's the actual name of the song. So we'll do one more and we'll start talking about the actual quiz. So the first part, well, second part of the first verse here is I just close my eyes and I'm with you. All that I want to give you, it's only a heartbeat away. Then the singer says, this is 70s, by the way. Name the singer. And there's some more lyrics from the second verse. He says the name of the, it's not Steps, not Paul Young. He says the name of the song again. Yeah, Marian's got it. Yeah, I hold out my hands and I touch love. I never knew there was so much love keeping me warm night and day. When I need you. Give me a warm night and day. And I need you. Greatest singer ever. Leo Sayer, right? Okay, you know what? I've got a wee guy so much in my mind that I've typed in Leo Sayer instead of Marion. Right, delete, type in Marion. Silly old dog ball. Right. I'm going to give you a quick look at the wheel. So you can see what all this has been leading to. So it's been typing away there. Let's close that advert down there. There's a wheel. So what we've got? We've got Ocats, Louisa, Marion, Andrew Burney, Denise, Geraldine, David Lockhart. He was online. Louisa, Roddy, Spedge, Claire, Ocats, and Biggs there. All right, let's. So welcome. It's just after 7 o'clock. So let's talk about the quiz. We were just doing a bit of prep stuff there, or just a bit of experiment with a new format, which I might use more later on. But it's time to start talking about tonight's quiz, which I'm going to try and do in record time. All right. You know how I'm really good at just cutting to the chase, and not mucking about. Yeah. So I want to get even better at that. So, right, here's a quiz. Hope you're all well. Tell us some good news, by the way. I've not been doing this enough recently. Tell us some good news from your day. Tell us something that's been going on. Take it you can hear me, all right? I'll take it, yeah. I mean, you must be able to. You're kind of keeping up with what I was saying. So, welcome to the quiz. Please share the quiz. If you've got a share button, hit share. Get it out to the wider world, because the less and less people that do this quiz, the more likely I am to just give it up, to be honest. Hi. The fish will be fine. You can leave a fish for 7 weeks and it won't die. Fact. I think. That's real life quizzes. Come and see us in the real world sometime. It's good fun. So how to play the quiz. I'm going to read out questions. You write down answers. At the end of every round, you mark yourself. Don't shout out answers in the chat because people are just trying to... People are just trying to answer the questions. I'm just laughing at this. Hugs and kisses. Our daughter got her ears pierced today. That's good news. All right. Well, I hope it's good news. We'll see how it goes. All right. Numbers have got to go up, basically. I'm going to get certainly going to do it to the end of October anyway. So the next couple of weeks, at least. If there's any kind of uptick by the end of October, then I'll keep going. If it keeps going down, then I might need to think about stopping it because it does take quite a bit of time to put together. Anyway, Never mind that. Anyway, so I'm saying no answers in the chat. The exception for this is the bonus questions. Okay, so if I ask a bonus question, then it's first one to answer, and if that happens, then you get your name on the wheel. All right, and the wheel is what we spin later on for the prizes. Also, keep a note of your score. I'll get you to upload your score at the end of the quiz. This is last week's score. So who was at the top there? Hugs and Kisses themselves. All right, who we just said hello to. We're right at the top with 74 points. Now, 74, 76 is the usual maximum, but I've got a slight change of format tonight, so you could actually go higher. Could be bigger than usual this week. Noodle Doodles, Lumpy Gravy, Marion, Lorna, and Rosie, and Tom Nook as a capitalist pig made up the other half of the top half, the rest of the top half, rather, and they all qualify as Phil Oakey. Everyone else has to be Philip Schofield, right? Hire me to do a Zoom quiz. Is that kind of season's coming up? I might get a few gigs around about Christmas. So if you've got a workplace and you want to do a Zoom quiz, £95. And everyone loves it. Everyone says they love it anyway. I don't know if they're just being nice, but you know, it's pretty good. Deadpool is open, but I've not really been promoting it. Right, okay. Prizes for tonight include this stuff. Thank you very much, Geraldine, for supplying this prize for tonight, which is a set of tasteful thank you cards. There's a close-up of one. It's like a cup. Kind of classy. Bit of a ribbon on it. Very nice. Thank you to Beak for this one. It's a pocket word search, but this is their own words. Unused, but from 2018, so you cannot win the record player or the £1,000 cash. But if you like puzzles, it's a good prize. Scratch card, definitely do a scratch card. And then tonight's party box is an absolute whopper. Bottle of wine there, red wine. On the right, I've kind of undersold this, but I think it's quite a good prize. It's a DVD of the best of Tommy Cooper, just like that. You know what I mean? Bird, cage, bird. Absolute genius. The yellow thing in the middle there is a packet of joss sticks from Oxfam. Fair trade, you know what I mean? And then down the bottom, you got a tin of haggis and a jar of honey. And really, I think the pièce de résistance in this one is not the booze this week. It's this Debbie Annual for Girls, 1981. Really good. I was reading through it this morning. Great stuff in there. That one's good. What's that called? Little Miss Featherfeet. This is about a gymnast who can't go to the Olympics because she hurts her ankle. And she has to watch it on TV, and the Romanian wins the gold medal, and she says, maybe I could have beaten her. Anyway, so she goes on holiday to Romania and then saves the Romanian gold medalist at the gymnastics from a fire in an apartment by using gymnastic skills. Amazing. Great story. And it's packed with great stuff like that. Really good book. Right, we're ready to do the quiz. I'll just answer Denise's question. Any more plans to do live quiz online? I really haven't thought about it. You know, the thing is, Denise, actually, I have thought about it, but it's I really got to work it out. I haven't worked it out, is what I mean. Usually when I get to the pubs, I've got to set up very quickly, right? And I do 2 a night. So at the end of the quiz, I have to break down really quickly and then zip to pub number 2 and then set up really quickly. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but I've got to really think about how I'm going to do that. Joss sticks. Well, what are they called nowadays? What are the youth calling joss sticks? Went to work today and had very little to do, so read my book all day. Jekyll and Hyde. Good book. Heavily recommended. Okay. Let's start. Let's do the quiz. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. It's time for the quiz. So let's whip through this one tonight. Real fast. Okay, no mucking about. What is it? 7 minutes past 7. It's been worse. Incense sticks. That's kind of anodyne, isn't it? It's a little bit technical. Joss sticks, man. Got any of them joss sticks? Cool. Right. Here we go. You know the same letter round, yeah? All the answers start with the same letter of the alphabet. So once you have worked out the letter, then you know what's going on. You guess the other ones. It's easy. Here we go. All right. So question number 1. Which Russian composer wrote the music for the ballet Sleeping Beauty, which was first performed in 1890? So Sleeping Beauty, who did the music? Just going to post this on my Facebook just now that we've started the quiz. Anybody else in the door? Question number 2 is about computer games. What's the title of a computer game? Just started the quiz. Live. He just posted on Facebook just to try and get a few more in the door. Right. Number 2, which computer game based on martial arts was first released in 1994 and has a name that translates from the Japanese as Iron Fist? So it's one word, and it's a transliteration of a Japanese word, and it means Iron Fist, you know? Question number 3 in the same letter round. What is the largest musical instrument in the brass family with the lowest pitch? Incense sticks. Joss sticks, man. Okay. So biggest brass instrument, basically. Number 4, which country has which country of 80 million people has a capital city named Ankara? And I think the city of Ankara is around about 5 million people. Not quite sure, can't remember, but 80 million people in the country. Quite a few million people anyway in Ankara, which is the capital city. So name that country. Remember, all the answers start with the same letter. Number 5, final question in the round. On which London street is the Bank of England situated? That is a typo. Should be bank with a capital B. But I've spotted it before you, so no points for you. Clue is that the name of the street sounds like it's got something to do with sewing. Okay. I see Louisa saying that her favourite joysticks are Nag Champa. Well, these are, oh, look. Shanty Nag Champa. That must be the same thing. Nag Champa. Nag Champa. Thank you very much for saying that you're ready, Marion. That's the game. Let us know when you're ready, and then I know to move on. Here's a quick recap, just in case you missed anything or you can't remember which one is which. So number 1, the guy who did the music for Sleeping Beauty, Bali, Russian, 1890s. Number 2, Iron Fist is the meaning. What is the name of this computer game? It's a one-word answer. Number 3, what is the largest musical instrument in the brass family, the lowest pitch? Thank you for telling me that you're ready, folks. And a country of 80 million people with a capital called Ankara. And the last one there, what's the name of the street where the Bank of England is? Down in London. All right. You all ready? That's good stuff. Let's get on with it. Nice, quick first round. So did you get letter? Letter T. Oh, yes. I think you probably did. I hope you did. Hope there's no disasters out there. Here we go. Which Russian composer wrote the music for this ballet, Sleeping Beauty? It was first performed in 1890. That is your old friend and mine as well, Tchaikovsky. Yeah, a good guy. I don't actually know if he's a good guy. He might be a total arsehole, but good music, you know. Tchaikovsky. Iron Fist, computer game from Japan. That's Tekken. Yeah, that's what it looks like. People fighting each other. That character's got a leopard's head. I don't think it's a mask. I think he's actually got a leopard's head instead of a human head. But the rest of him's human. I don't know. I'm not into that stuff. Number 3, largest musical instrument in the brass family with lowest pitch. I hope you remembered this one. I hope you didn't say trombone, because trombone is not a terrible answer, but if you think for a few minutes, you'll remember tuba. Tuba, look at the size of it. All right. Ankara is the capital of Turkey. And the Bank of England, that is on a street that sounds like it's got to do with sewing. That is called Threadneedle Street. All right, there it is. In the city of London, EC2, EC1. And there you go. That's your 5T answers. You get 2 points per correct answer. You add bonuses on. If you're a subscriber to this channel here on YouTube, you add 2 points. If you're watching on Facebook, that's fine, but come to YouTube. It's just better. If you share the quiz tonight, you get +1. And if it has been your birthday during the last week, since the last quiz, then you get a +1, which is to respect your birth and existence and continued existence, which we all support. So here are the answers altogether. Tchaikovsky, Tekken, Tuba, Turkey, Thread, Needle, Street. Yeah, I mean, Tekken's, I mean, do you recognize the name? Even I know you didn't know the answer, but do you recognize the name now that you've heard the answer? Or is it still like, never heard of it? No idea about computer games. I've got a bit of an idea, but I just never played them. You know, I did have a PlayStation once, but it didn't last very long. I was very happy to get rid of it because it was taking up all my time in a kind of pointless way. In the 90s, everybody had these things, Segas and PlayStations and stuff like that. And you'd go around, early 90s, you go around flats, everybody would be smoking and drinking. And then, like, by about the mid 90s, you went around people's flats and they were all smoking and drinking and playing PlayStation. So that's why I became an easy listening DJ. So I could go out and not have to deal with all that stuff. It was just boring, sitting on couches for hours and hours and hours. Nah, it's too much, man. Right, okay. Not a clue, says Margaret Ann. Right, fair enough. Let's move on. Keep a note of your scores, everybody. I'm going to be getting you to upload your scores at the end of the quiz. Natter's new Tekken. Yeah, it's one of those. It's a big franchise. It's done loads and loads of releases, and it's been popular for years and years for a few different generations now. Anyway, here comes the picture round. Right, it's okay. A Wonderful Actor of Oz. Now, who was this guy in The Wizard of Oz? That's him without a costume. But which part did he play? Was he Scarecrow? Was he Tin Man? Or was he the Cowardly Lion? Put him up. Oh, I didn't ask any bonus questions, did I? About the first round. Let's quickly think of a bonus question. Name another ballet by Tchaikovsky. There we go. Right, first one to answer that gets on the wheel. Name another ballet written by Tchaikovsky. And first person to answer that will get on the wheel. I'll try to ask at least one bonus question per round, just to get some. Quintus, that's not what you do. You don't shout out the answer. Okay, just write it down. I know you missed the start of the quiz, but you just write down the answers as we go. This is different. This is a bonus question, which is a shouty out one. Yeah, Swan Lake. That's right, Louisa. Nice to see Quintus's name. I've been to a wedding with Quintus. Been in Herefordshire. Was it Herefordshire? A couple of years ago. Sam and Gracie's wedding. Great stuff. That's the last time I think I saw you, Quintus. I was absolutely horribly hungover on the train the following day. Right, Swan Lake's fine. Right, let's get back to the main quiz here. So, what part did this guy play in The Wizard of Oz? This is the picture round now, so no shouting out. Back to just writing down answers. Scarecrow, Tin Man, Cowardly Lion. Which part did that guy play? All right. Well done to Louisa for getting that bonus question. Get her name on the wheel. I'll try and do at least one bonus question at the end of each round. Whoa, look at this. Blimey, that's all that says. The question is, name the animal. Fantastic question. Great animal skeleton question. Lots of fun. But what the hell is it? There's a close-up of the skull there, so you get a bit more of a clue. I don't know why it's got a dotted line going from the skull to the foot. That doesn't make any sense, but it's a great picture nonetheless. Yeah. Wouldn't want to meet that at night, you know what I mean? Right, number 3, art. Name the artist, name the painter here who created this artwork. The painter was born in 1970. The painter is known for doing very large canvases of female nudes, like this. And this painter's paintings have twice been used on the covers of Manic Street Preachers' albums. Young, new British artists, that sort of thing, you know. I think became famous in the 90s. I'm not quite sure. But what is the name of the painter? That's maybe how you know it or you don't want to think. Number 4, fashionable musician. Who is this famous European singer? Mainly famous as a singer, but also an actress. And there she is pictured wearing a swan dress at the Academy Awards, the Oscars for 2001. And it made the papers because it's like sort of anti-glamour. Normally it's a ball gown, you know what I mean? And then she turns up wearing a thing that looks a bit like a swan. Or exactly like a swan. So who is that European, mainly known as a singer, but also an actress and artist of various types? And the last one, you probably recognize this picture if you're from Scotland anyway. Very famous picture of two young lads in the Gorbals, which is the now demolished area of Glasgow, just to the south of the Clyde in the city centre. They called it slums, you know, they could have refurbed it, but they flattened it and built tower blocks. Anyway, the question is, what year was this photograph taken? Photographer is Bert Hardy. Famous photograph by a famous photographer. Have a guess at the year. Don't write down a range, write down an individual year, all right? And if you're within 5 years of the correct year, then you get the points. Yeah, it did look like a dead swan. It looks like being shot. Right, let's quick recap. I can feel I've slowed down already. Let's get on with this. So, who's this guy out of The Wizard of Oz without a costume? Scarecrow, Tin Man, or Cowardly Lion? Name this animal from its skeleton. Very kind of unique looking skeleton there. Number 3, name the British artist who paints very large canvases of female nudes, a little bit like this. Art has been used on covers of Manic Street Preachers' paintings. Number 4, who is the singer, mainly, who turned up wearing a swan to the Oscars. Not a real swan. And have a guess at this year. A really famous Glasgow photograph by Bert Hardy. All right, you ready? Denise is the only one who's declaring ready. But I think you're all ready. I think you've got a guess down. I think you've got these things written down. So I'm going to cut straight on to the answers. All right, here we go. 2 points for each of these. Right, number 1. The guy's called Ray Bolger, and he played Scarecrow. He was a scarecrow. It's a bat. Specifically a fruit bat, which is also known as a flying fox. So if you said flying fox or fruit bat or bat, that's what it is. Brilliant. Like, you know, brilliant looking thing. Number 3, either you know it or you don't. The answer here is Jenny Savile. Now then, Jenny Savile. Not that one, but that one, Jenny Savile, painter. Who's this? Is Bjork, or Björk, however you want to say it, from Iceland. And tricky one, but everyone can guess. So what year was this photograph taken? Had to get within 5 years of the right answer, and it's 1948. So if you said anything between 1943 and 1953, you got the points. Is Jenny Savile any relation to Jimmy? I don't think so. I mean, they spelled her surnames differently. She's got 2 L's. He only had 1 L. There's the answers. I'd be interested to know what you put for the Gorbals one. Did you get it right? I want to know that. Fledermaus, yeah, that's I could have used that as a bonus question. That, of course, is German for bat. Still the only opera I've ever been to see is Die Fledermaus. Saw it in Polish in Poland. Put 52. Yeah, that's good. Just inside the bracket. Didn't get the artist. Yeah, you kind of know it. Best side, yeah. 10 for the Spage. Guess 50. Looks like he got inside the window. I'm trying to think of a bonus question. Name Bjork's biggest hit. I'm about to go and look up Bjork on my sort of go-to looking up pop music websites. So biggest hit in the UK singles chart. All right. What we did, artist, and as a solo artist. Let's see. She's never had a number one. Highest hit is a top 4, but yeah, that's right. It's Oh So Quiet. Oh, you all went for that one. Yeah, that was our highest. Natters is first to the punch there. Yeah, that was number 4. Hyper Ballad got to number 8. And Army of Me got to number 10. So she only ever had 3 top 10 hits, which isn't much, you know. For somebody who I think is pretty well known, you know, considering her status and all that sort of thing. But Natters got the right answer and was first to do so. So you go on the wheel. Natters, there you go, right. Well done. Yeah, lots of people got it. Got a Scarecrow wrong. Yeah, he definitely wasn't the lion. The guy was the Tin Man, didn't look dissimilar, you know what I mean? I dressed up as Bjork for Dress Down Day at school once. Everyone knew who I was trying to be. I'm kind of confused. Dress Up Day or Dress Down Day? Right, let's crack on. Keep the score, everybody. It's time for the sound round. Let's see. I'm going to play. This is a standard music round tonight, standard Dr. Paul style music round. So I'm going to play 5 bits of music. You just have to name the artists that you hear. And to help you with this, I'm going to show you a list of names. Now, Kirsten Cook is here to remind you of the new way that I'm doing this, which is listen very carefully. I shall only play this once. Okay? Instead of playing it 2 times, I'm always going to do this now. I'm going to play it once through, and then when I play it the second time, I'll give the answers at the same time. That's how I'm going to do it from now on. Just to speed it up a little bit. Right, here we go. Let's hope that all the settings are right. They look okay. Let's maybe turn that down a little bit. Here is tonight's music round. All the answers are on that list over there. Here comes tonight's music round.
Some people never get beyond their stupid pride, but you can see the real me inside, and I'm satisfied. Oh no.
Oh no.
Even though the gods are crazy, even though the stars are blind. Just tell me that you want me.
Like a motorcycle crash, you smoke by skull. Don't watch your diamonds, don't watch your gold. I want your love, I want your soul. Come on, baby, let's have a good time.
Hey, that's some quite good stuff in that round. Go-go. I'll be a go-go dancer. I'll do anything, anybody. I'll do anything, any if you want, if the price is right. Right. You ready? Oh, hello, John. John's here. Mr. Meacham. Hello. Hope you're well. Welcome back. Okay, I'm going to play it one more time, and this time I'm going to tell you the answers. So this is giving you the answers, but kind of playing it a second time. You know what I mean? But mainly, you should have your 5 answers ready now. Here come the answers. Here they are one more time with the answers. Ow! This one there is Old Jacko. This was the start of the Scottish independence movement. Is it a guitar? Is it a bagpipe? It's Big Country. Hey.
Some people never get beyond their stupid pride, but you can
Right, see this one?
me inside.
I want to hate it. I can't help liking it. It's Paris Hilton. It's just catchy, you know?
All the guys are crazy, even though the stars are blind.
This is massive. This is the greatest song ever written. It's called Tusk, and it's by Fleetwood Mac. Oh, yeah. Tusk.
Like a motorcycle crash, you smoke by skull.
And who's left? This really could be the Brian Jonestown Massacre or Primal Scream, not really anybody else. The right answer is Primal Scream.
Let's have a good time. Woo. Let's have a good time.
What's that? You don't like Tusk? Right, Janie's barred. 5 points off, and you're barred forever for not liking Tusk. Joke. Everyone's different. What was this? Marion was saying, did you know Fleetwood Mac only ever had one UK number one and one American number one, but they were 2 different songs? Right, okay. Let's make that a bonus question. Can anyone answer Marion's question? What were these 2 Fleetwood Mac songs? Personally, I think the answer is, for the British one, is Albatross, but I don't know about the American one. So Marion's going to have to tell us the answer here. But wait until somebody answers it. No, not Big... Or Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton's... it's all right. You know, like I said, I kind of want to hate it because it's Paris Hilton, so it's not a real musician, you know, and you're like, oh, that's a bit cheap, but... See, if you just listen to the song, it's actually quite good, you know. Right, is anyone answering this question? Little Lies. Marion, if you see someone saying the right answer for the American one, we're asking them the American one. I'm pretty sure the British one is Albatross. Go Your Own Way. Little Lies. Sweet Little Lies. Go Your Own Way. Go Your Own Way. Go Your Own Way. Hey, Marion, what's the answer? I'm going to have to look it up. Marion's disappeared. Right. Let me just over to this other window here and get Google on. Dreams and Albatross. Dreams, is that right? Yeah. And she's saying, well done, Claire. Was Claire the first person to say Dreams? Is that right? How does that go? Dreams by the only one I could think of was Dreams Can Come True. Look at everybody, baby. How about that's Gabrielle or something, isn't it? So anyway, Claire McD is on the wheel. Or will be in a second once I've typed her. Claire McD. And I'm not even going to look it up. I'm just going to trust Marion, right? sue me. Or just point out if it's wrong. But thanks for the question, Marion. Saved me thinking of one. Right, okay. How did you get on in the actual round, folks? 6. Hello, Mr. Doyle. 8 there. 10 for Marion. All right. 10 in Troon. Lumpy Gravy got 10. Hadja. Tribute bands are good, usually. They have to be good. Because these dreams go on as I close my eyes. Every morning and awake, I live another life. That's not Fleetwood Mac, is it? Anyway, I don't know Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, but obviously I do if you played it to me, but I can't think of it. Right, time for an anagram. No shouting out the answers here. You just everyone gets a minute to solve this. Okay, so don't shout out the answer. If you think you've got the answer to this, just write it down, and you can say in the chat, got it, or ready, or something like that. So you're ready? It's an anagram, and you're looking for the name of a fictional character. Here comes tonight's anagram. So it is Lumpy Safari Rug. Lumpy as in Lumpy Gravy, Safari as in Safari Lounge, and Rug as in Love is the Drug. That's not... Is that Fleetwood Mac? What not, man? I've just seen your profile picture. That's you at the Joker. We had... how you say, supergroup, Scumbag College and Heeds of Mints together at the Joker and the Thief in real life last Wednesday. Superb. Solved. That's nice. Good use of the word. So this character is related to one of the questions we asked earlier on in the very first round, actually. Fictional character related to someone who's in the first round. Time's up, so I'm not sure too many people have got this. Fictional character, female character. Just give me a few last clues before I reveal it. 3 points if you get this right. Time's just about to run out. It is the Sugar Plum Fairy. Yeah. Out of the Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky, who was in the first round. Nice one. Well solved. Nope. That's how Tchaikovsky used to write his ballets. Kazoo. Start with a kazoo and then, you know, type out the music. Sugar Plum Fairy, 3 points, add to your score. Right, let's go on. Thumbs up, please. Give us a thumbs up if you think the quiz is good. Thank you. Right, Rapido, new thing. This is the one that's going to blow the score and open. So I'll tell you how it works. In a few moments, I'm going to start the clock. I'm not going to start the clock until I reveal what the question is. When the clock starts, you then have 1 minute to write down as many answers as you can to one question. So this is, you get 1 point for each answer, and there are over 20, I can't remember exactly how many, 23, 24 possible correct answers. So you could get a lot of points here, right? Different, I thought I'll change it. I'll get a new format in. One little new format, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see if you like this round or not. So you get a pen, get ready to write as many answers as you can. You've got to stop when the minute stops. And at that, even if you think of ones after that, you've got to stop when the minute stops. All right, this is Rapido. Here we go. So, Summer Olympic host cities. So this is cities that have been the host of the Summer Olympic Games since the modern Olympics began in 1896. All right, that's it. So just think of a minute. Get writing. Write. Scribble. I'm fascinated to know how many you're going to get. You've got to write them down, okay? And you've got to stop when the minute stops. And you've got to not be put off by me talking, because you're trying to think of like international cities that have hosted Olympics, but I'll just be here talking about stuff like Cowdenbeath that can't possibly be on the list. Places like Huddersfield that can't possibly be on the list. Places like Linlithgow, which certainly are not on the list. I don't think they've even got an Olympic-sized swimming pool in Linlithgow, so they couldn't host it, you know. Ready? What, you've got all of them? No shit, man. That can't be right. You never had enough to... Right, that's time up. Stop. Rapido rules is you stop as soon as the minute goes right. Rapido answers. Here they come. I'm just going to show you them straight away because you don't have any more time. So 1 minute to name as many summer Olympic host cities as you can. I'm going to just read them out. Okay. So, and they're in alphabetical order. So Amsterdam was the host in the 1920s. Antwerp in Belgium was the host, also in the 20s. Athens, 1896, the original one, and also in 2004. Atlanta in the USA. Did you remember Atlanta? Barcelona, 92. Beijing, more recently. Berlin, the Hitler Olympics and the Jesse Owen Olympics. You can choose who you want to name those Olympics after. Helsinki, a lesser known one. That's the capital of Finland, of course. 1952. London's had it 3 times. Los Angeles in the USA has had it twice. Melbourne remains the southernmost city to host the Olympics, the Summer Olympics. 1956. Mexico City, 1968. Montreal, 1976. Moscow, 1980. And Munich, 72. You notice how all those M's are right together in time as well. Mexico, Munich, Montreal, Moscow. 4 M's in a row. Like, you know, in time-wise. Paris has had it twice. They're going to have it for a 3rd time next time. Rio de Janeiro, 2016. Rome, Seoul, St. Louis, Stockholm, Sydney, and Tokyo. How many did you get? I'm fascinated to see how many you get. Mr. Dog got 15. That's 15 points. I think I like this round because it's just a bit of a boom shaka. Can change things, you know. Janie got 5. 17. Ah! Outstanding. Is that the best? Lumpy Grave, you got 15. Yeah, well, big advantage for big teams. That's fine by me. Bring more people. 10 for the Spedge. Decent round. 5, Hinny, should Bev, 2 minutes. Totally don't agree. But I don't know what you mean either. 14 for Hugs and Kisses. Really good. I think 17 looks like the biggest. I mean, the thing was, Louisa, before the time was up, said ready. So what does that mean? You had all 23? 15. All right. Okay. Right. Good score. Right. I hope that's easy to add on. Very good. Great stuff. Right. That's going to make a difference to scores. Right. Jokes round. Everyone got 2 minutes to get a joke in. Starting as soon as I get my you know, what do you call it? Timer. I've been having a bit like that, you know, recently. I'm not remembering words for things. Timer. 2 minutes. Start. Right. Get a joke on. Type a joke. I'll read them out. At the end of the 2 minutes, you all vote for your favorite joke that isn't yours. All right. And then the winner of that, we'll get on the wheel. I should do a bonus question about Olympic cities as well. I'll do one in a minute once I think of one. Let's just do these jokes first. Ready was just a wee joke, right? Okay. I was worried that maybe you missed that you had to get as many as you could. I hope I was being clear. I'm a small team. I'm just good at Olympic cities. Aye, well. That's the thing about list rounds. Tend to be like, it can fall your way if it's something you know, and it can be a total pain if it's something you don't know. But I quite like the Rapido format. I don't know what you think. Might do it. I'll definitely do it again. Right, here we go. Here come the jokes. Why did the Scarecrow win the Nobel Prize? Because he was outstanding in his field. Denise says, so I went to the hospital today. I said I'd been bitten by a wolf. And the doctor said, where? And I said, no, just an ordinary one. Is that an orange shirt you're wearing? You look like an American death row inmate. Not much of a punchline there, Marion. A girl went to the doctor for a chest examination. Doctor said, big breaths. The girl said, I know, and I'm only 16. Dear oh dear. Shocker. Remember, the one who succeeds is a budgie with no beak. The one who succeeds. Yeah. Like, right, okay. How do flat earthers travel? On a plane. I think that's a joke. Oh, there's the timer. Dismiss. Let's read these last couple, then we'll do a vote. A man tells his doctor, Doc, help me. I'm addicted to Twitter. And the doctor says, sorry, I don't follow you. Hey. Spedge says I could tell a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy. That's it. That's all the jokes. Time's up. Right. Vote for your favourite. What was your favourite joke? Don't vote for the name. Vote for the joke. All right. So that we can remember which is which. So there's the outstanding as field joke. There's the where, no, just an ordinary wolf. Big breaths. I'm 15. Succeeds. Budgie joke. Flat earther joke. Don't follow you on Twitter joke. Cheesy pizza joke. Right, so here come the votes. Mr. Burney saying flat earth. Beaks voting for the Scarecrow. The werewolf, the werewolf, the wolf, the Twitter, the wolf. Right, 4 votes for the werewolf. So it is Denise's werewolf joke. Yay! That is the winner. Denise is already on the wheel, so I need to copy and paste, and there she is again. Okay, excellent. Good work, Denise. That was a winner tonight. Let's do a question about Olympic cities, just to do a bonus for this one. Let me try and think of a question to do these. Which is the only Olympics on that list, city and year, that featured the murder of live animals as part of the sport? These things come in waves. They come in ups and downs, Louisa, you know. The joke quality. Haven't done the jokes round at the live quiz. It works better online, to be honest. In the pub, it's always grim. Let's see. Los Angeles 56. That doesn't match up. It's not right anyway, but it's not right. Paris is correct. If somebody puts the year there, I'll put them on the wheel as well. But now, I'm just going to type you and Davidson. I know that's not your name, Mr. Doyle, but I'm just going to type it in there because that's what you're coming up as. Nah, not bullfighting in Mexico. No, that would be amazing. No, it was pigeon shooting. It was the target sports, the shooting. And in the Paris Olympics of, someone's found it, 1900s, that's right. They used live pigeons as target. Round about 300 pigeons were killed for the Olympics. So that is Denise again, was the first one to get a year. So there we go. Denise is putting up a good show here tonight. Let's move on. 2 rounds to go. All right, 50-50 round tonight has a theme, and it is about the police. Wow. Wish I could take a time machine to the Olympics 2894. That'd be amazing. Right, the police, 5 50-50 questions about the police. Just try and answer the questions. All right, so here we go. Number 1 is about the Met, Metropolitan Police. What title is given to the head of London's Metropolitan Police Force? Are they the Commissioner or the Chief Superintendent? Nah, I think if the pigeons survived, they were just cooked. Killed anyway, probably. Knowing the French, you know. Roses. Eripolis. What title is given to London's Metropolitan Police Force head, commissioner or chief superintendent? Right, let's get on with this. Number 2, which Home Secretary and later Prime Minister founded the Metropolitan Police? This was in 1829. Was it Peel or was it Pitt? So it was a guy who was Home Secretary at the time. Later on, he became Prime Minister. And he basically invented the Metropolitan Police. Is that Peel or Pitt? Number 3, in the 1980s BBC television cop show Bergerac, what was the main vice of the lead character, Detective Jim Bergerac? Was he addicted to drinking, booze, that is, or was he addicted to gambling? Money, that is. I like all these words here. Rosers, polis, busies, bobbies. The filth. That's other people's terms, not mine. I did a Zoom quiz last year for some police at Christmas. They were all on screen before I knew what they did. What do you guys do anyway? We're police. It's like, I hadn't even done anything wrong, you know, but you just immediately feel guilty. Right, singing police man. What is Sting's real name? Gordon or Stephen? Gordon or Stephen? Oh, have I done a typo? What the main? Yes, you're so right, Louisa. Very good. You're on the wheel for that. Remember, that's the rule, folk. If you spot a typo on my presentation and you notice it before I do, and you're correct, then you get on the wheel for that. Okay. Gordon or Stephen? Which one is Sting out of the police? In case you don't know, that's me doing a pitch perfect impression of Sting. And question number 5, true or false? Before breathalyzers were invented, police got suspected drunk motorists to recite tongue twisters. Is that true or false? Moses supposes his toesies are rosies, but Moses supposes erroneously. That kind of thing, you know? Ready. That's good. Everyone's ready. We're doing all right for time tonight. Quick recap. You see these questions again. So, number 1, what title is given to the head of the Met? Is that the commissioner or the chief superintendent? Started the Met Police, Peel or Pitt, 1829, by the way. Bergerac, Detective Jim Bergerac, fantastic. I don't know if it was a good show or not, but it was a great theme tune, put it that way. I used to listen to the theme tune and then go to bed. But what was the actual vice of Jim Bergerac? Drinking or gambling? Sting's real name, Gordon or Stephen? And before breathalyzers, cops used to get people who they thought were drunk to do a tongue twister. So you're fucked. If you couldn't do a tongue twister anyway sober, then you're just gonna go to jail, you know. Okay. Right, everyone's ready. Wir sind fertig im Thron. Right, 50-50 answers. Here they come. 2 points for each one. So, head of the Met is the commissioner. Yeah. That's the current one. It's all on her badge there. Commissioner Cressida Dick. There she is. Been in the news quite a lot recently. Quite a lot of people not a fan of her. 2 points for commissioner. In most other police forces, it is chief superintendent, but in the Metropolitan Police, it's the commissioner. Number 2, who was a guy? It was Peel. Bananagrams himself. All right, here's the bonus question for this round. Mr. Peel's first name. What is Mr. Peel's first name? Peel, but Oh, there he is. Very good, Marion. I don't know if you might have even typed that before, or maybe not. Maybe you did hear the question, but you're very fast anyway, and you're completely correct. So Marion is on the wheel. Again, has got a chance of winning the party box, which is what it's all about. Okay, very good. Right, Bergerac. Drinking. That's what it's all about, man. Listen to this. How good is that? It's not the original version, is it? Right, okay. There he is. John Nettles, man. You did type it before the question. Yeah, I thought it came up pretty fast. Like, Orange Peel. Gary Goodwin. Gary Win good. Did he have a speedboat? Did Bergerac have a speedboat? Didn't know that. Aye. I used to get this cheap wine when I was a student in Glasgow. It was called Bergerac, and used to drink it going down the street trying to do the tune. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah. Thoroughly stupid behaviour. Gordon. That's his name. Sting's name is Gordon. There he is. Look, I'll tell you a fact. Look, you can see there, Sting was the first person in the UK to have a digital watch. Hello, man. Would you like to buy a digital watch? My one is out of date now. I've got a new one. You can buy this one. Before breathalyzers were invented, police got suspected drunk drivers to recite tongue twisters. Is that true or false? It is true. Yay! All right. So there you go. Commissioner Peel drinking Gordon. True. How many did you score? Let me know. And then we're about to do the double or bust round to find out tonight's scores. This might be the actual version of the Bergerac tune. Yeah, that's it. Bow, bow, bow. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's the accordion. That's what's going on there. I still don't think that's the exact right version. It can be difficult to get proper versions of TV theme tunes. Anyway. What's that? These answers could be the name of a cocktail. Commissioner Peel, drinking Gordon. The Gordon drinking Peel. Yeah, the commissioner. Yeah, that's good. Can I have 4 commissioners, please? All right. 10, 8, 4. Oh, no, no, no. Disaster. 10, 8. Decent scores, mainly. Right, okay, let's get a final round on. Going to be really interested to see scores tonight with that new round, Rapido. This is the last round. This is going to decide your final score, where you finish in the quiz. Double or bust is 4 points for a correct answer. So you get 20 points if you get all 5 questions right. However, if you get 1 question wrong, then you go bust. You get 0 points for the round. You keep your points from earlier in the quiz, but in this round, you would get 0. So the thing to do is to decide which ones you're answering and which ones you're leaving blank. If you leave a blank, you don't get bust. If you put an actual wrong answer down, you do get bust. You know what I mean? So you decide which ones of these you are going to answer. Here we go. Here come the questions for the final round. So which American author's works include A Short History of Nearly Everything, Notes from a Small Island, and Down Under? This is a contemporary writer, modern writer, has been doing books over the last 30 years or so, more or less. American guy, lived in Britain for a long time. I think he lives back in America now. Great writer, very easy to read. Lots of travel stuff, but not necessarily all travel. So, a short history of nearly everything, notes from a small island and down under. Name the writer, American writer. Number 2, along with the Vuelta a España and the Tour de France, which other cycling race makes up the so-called 3 grand tours? So these are like majors, but in cycling. There's 3 big ones: the Tour of Spain, the Tour of France, and the Tour of which other country? You don't have to have the name of it in that language. Just name the country. All right. Right. Number 3, classic Disney films. Which classic Disney film from 1941, one of the old ones, features Timothy Q. Mouse as the best friend of the title character? All right. The worst thing about this is that my childhood is now closer to 1941 than it is to the current day, which just feels kind of mental. Right, number 4. What was the first name of the 19th century English physicist Joule, after which the unit of energy is named? So Joule, kilojoules, and all that stuff, you know. Unit of energy or heat or something like that. I don't know, but it's a unit of energy. But what was the first name of Mr. Joule? That is question number 4. Are you certain enough to actually risk putting an answer down for this? You got an idea, but are you actually sure? Double or bust. Super tension. Number 5. What year? That's a good what year question. What year did the beloved children's puppet Sooty first appear on television? You know Sooty. Little sort of yellow-orange bear type thing with a magic wand. Izzy wizzy, let's get busy. But what year did Sooty first appear on television? I believe Sooty is still on television. I think. This was certainly true a couple of years ago. I don't know if Sooty's got a gig at the moment, but long running, put it that way. All right, so what year did Sooty first appear on television? If you go for this, you've got to get within 5 years to get the points. So going for 3, says Marion. Denise is going for the lot. She's going balls out. All right. Mr. Bernie's just going for 3. Right, let's go. I'm going to recap these questions real fast. I'm going to tell you the answers. 1 minute past 8. We've done pretty well tonight. After we do the answers, we're going to spin the wheel for tonight's prizes. And then between then and 8:30, we're going to start racking up names for next week's wheel. All right. So here we go. This is a recap. So which American author's works include A Short History of Nearly Everything, Notes from a Small Island, and Down Under? What's the other one? Out of the main 3 cycling races, the Tour of Spain, Tour of France, and Tour of which other country? You don't have to know the exact name of the race, just name the country. So Janie's saying, I don't think I know any of these. If you don't know any of them at all, it's worth at least guessing one. Because if you get bust, you get 0 points. And if you don't answer any, you get 0 points. So you might as well guess one. And I would suggest guessing this one. I think this is guessable. Which Disney classic film from 1941 features Timothy Q. Mouse as the best friend of the title character? One of the very old Disney films. Number 4, 19th century physicist Mr. Joule. He had a fairly ordinary first name, but what is his first name? He's going to have a couple of guesses. It's good. Right. Okay. Sooty. When did Sooty first appear on television? Get within 5 years. So that's an 11-year window. 5 years that side, 5 years that side. The year itself in the middle. That's 11 years. Well, here we go. I'm going to show you the answers in just a minute. Before I do that, I'm just going to remind you that I'm doing this for tips. Thank you to those who do tip and who have tipped, and I really appreciate every single one of those that comes in. It's makes a difference, big difference to me. Certainly makes a big difference to whether I keep going. Because if I ended up doing this for nothing, I'd probably stop doing it, to be honest. I really like doing it, but it does take a lot of time to put it together. So that's the equation I've got to run. You know what I mean? Anyway, thanks. I feel like I'm blackmailing you, but thanks anyway. Thanks for those who have donated and who do donate, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so that's the link. I've just put a link up there. If you want to donate, you can click that. You can always find the link in the description underneath the video as well. But never mind that. Let's get the answers on. Right, number one. Here we go. Right, here come the answers. So I hope you're ready, because here come the answers. A short history of nearly everything. Notes from a small island. Small island is Britain. And Down Under, which is Australia. That is Bill Bryson. There he is. Oh, bonus question. What's the building in the background? Which is on record as being Bill Bryson's favourite building. He has said himself that he thinks it is the perfect church or perfect building. But if you can name it and you get on a wheel, if you can name it before anybody else gets it, yeah, that is right. Spedge, who's a local down that way, more or less, in global terms. It is Durham Cathedral, that is correct. So, you go on the wheel. Nice work, Mr. Spedge. It's Durham Cathedral, is correct. I ain't St. Paul's, that's London. Okay, let me move on. Let me move on. 4 points if you said Bill Bryson. Bust if you said somebody else. Nothing happens at all if you just left it blank. Right, the Vuelta a España, Tour de France. The other one is the Giro d'Italia, Tour of Italy, or just Italy is enough to get the points. Okay. I saw that, actually. I'll go past it all the time. But it's only open on Friday and Saturday, I think. The pay what you want bookshop. That's a good idea for prizes, actually. Should maybe go down on Friday. Which classic Disney film from 1941 features Timothy Q. Mouse as the best friend of the title character, Tiny Little Mouse, great big best friend, which is Dumbo, the elephant. There they are. There's Timothy Q. Mouse, and there is Dumbo, the elephant. Yeah, he does nut, and you'll probably fly, you big hunk of dope. Something like that. Dumbo. Right, science guy, Mr. Jewel. You know what? I'm not sure I could remember this actual answer myself, even though I wrote the question. Is it Edward? No, it's James. I would have got that wrong. I would have said Edward Jewell. James Jewell is the guy's name. Well, did you go for that? Did anyone go for that? Did anyone get bust on it? Let us know if you got bust. Let us know what you got bust on. And Sooty, right, difficult one. First appeared on television, sitting on the hand of Harry H. Corbett. It was 1955. 1955. So if you said between 50 and 60, you got a points. You had to get within 5 years. What's Prescott? I saw that earlier on when I was researching. Oh, it's his middle name, isn't it? James Prescott Jewell. Is that right? You went for Herman Jewell. That's a weird one to go for. Herman? That's like an out of nowhere guess. Oh, Herman. It's probably Herman. How did you come up with that? Herman Jewell. Herman Jewell. Hermiston Gate. Don't know. Tom Nook's Capitalist Pig got the 3, ended up with 60 points. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to give... Oh, look. Denise finished on 71. That's super strong. And she's had a strong night on the wheel. It's good work by Ms. Lestrange. If the answers together, Bill Bryson, Giro d'Italia, Tour of Italy, or just Italy is all you needed for the points. Dumbo. James, which is James Jewell, and 1955. So anywhere between 50 and 60. Nice work. Hugs and kisses. The bars are safe. 59 as a solo player. Excellent. Very good work. I'm going to give you a link to upload your scores, everybody. Where is the score upload link? Here it is. So get your score uploaded. I can make a nice league table, and I'll try and get that to you tomorrow. No promises, but I'll try and do it tomorrow morning. 16 for Heeds and Mints in the last round. I wonder what their total score was. No. As I said at the time, 1 point per Olympic City. So the maximum you could have got on that round was, what was it, 24 or 25, something like that. But the highest anyone actually got was 17, I think. So it's just 1 point per answer on that one. Welcome to the bottom of the board. 65. Nice. There's some twins there. And Marion is twins with Spedge. It's 59. Excellent. Very good. Right, get those scores uploaded. Right, let's spin the wheel. Let's get some prizes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just stop that. Oh, here I am, quite large. I'm just going to go back to the prizes. Let's get a look at the prizes. So, quick look at the prizes, then we're going to do the spins, and we're going to win some prizes. Then we're going to start loading up names for next time, okay? So, Geraldine has supplied us with this excellent set of thank you cards, which are always handy to have on the stationery shelf over there, a few thank you cards. So that's a prize you can win in the next few minutes. Thank you to Beak, who's put up this pocket word search book. You can't win the prizes in it because it's from 2018, but a lot of quizzing, a lot of puzzling. I'll do a scratch card and party box number 28, including Debbie 1981. Really good prize. There's been a few things cut out of it by a previous owner, probably pictures of dogs and cats and stuff like that, but most of it's still intact, and it's very interesting, very good to read. Right, okay, so, 77. That looks like the top score. I keep forgetting to upload score as I have to look for link on Facebook. YouTube link doesn't work. Sorry when I forget. Well, it's the same link every week. See, that's another thing. Like if you try to remind me tomorrow, Denise, or I'll try and remember myself, but better if you remind me, and I'll put the link on Facebook tomorrow morning. But it is literally the same link every single week. So if you use it once, it should be, if you just type into your browser scores, it'll probably come up as a place you've been to previously. Anyway, let's get spinny. Let's do it, man. Oh yeah. Right, Chrome tab, wheel of names. There's the wheel. So wheel's been building up, been typing in names. Let's see who's on the wheel. We have all these people. We have Spedge, we've got Ronnie McDonald, we've got Louisa, we've got B, David Lockhart, Geraldine, Denise, Andrew, Marion, Louisa. Is that Natters down there? Yes, it is. There's Claire, there's Denise again. Ewan Davidson, which is Mr. Doyle. Denise again. There was a few Denises on the wheel tonight. Louisa, Marion, Spedge, Louisa, Ocats, Claire, McD, Spedge. So lots of, well, I see we've got Simon Edge and we've got Spedge, but I can cope with that. Right, so the first one we're going to do is Geraldine's thank you cards. Let's spin for Geraldine's thank you cards. Who's it going to be? There's Denise, Andrew, there's Marion.
Marion.
Hey, Marion, you're a winner. Hey, you know what? Marion won last night. You know what? Marion won last night at the pub. She won 100 quid. Pretty good, huh? So Marion gets the thank you cards. Excellent. And we take all the Marions off the wheel because you can be on the wheel as many times as you like, but you can only win once. Hello, Alison from Noodle Doodles. Hang on. We're just doing the spin just now, but after that, we're going to be doing games for names. Football? Oh, Scotland are playing. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about the fact that Scotland were playing the other night. And I went through Glasgow City Centre, and I had no idea. until I got to Glasgow City Centre that there had been football that day. God, chaos. It's all right, though. Anyway, what are we doing next? We're going to do scratch card. That's what we're going to do next. No, we're going to do the word search book. That's what we're going to do next. Word search book as supplied by Beag. Let's see who wins this. Oh, Cat Spedge, Roddy, Louisa. It's Beag. So yeah, so you know what happens is that you get the scratch card, right? So scratch card for Beag. I will see to it that you get that. I'll attend to that. We take you off the wheel because you can't win. So, yeah, well, you never know. It might be £100,000, in which case you could buy all the Debbie annuals you wanted. Right, word search. We still got the word search, so that's Beag's prize. So it's next person up is going to win that. Then we'll do the party box. Okay, who's going to get a word search? Those words, they're hidden. Who's it going to be? Denise, you and there's Denise. Is it going to go Louisa?
Denise Ellistrange.
It's Denise in sunny Dublin in the Irish Republic. Well done, Denise. You're a winner. You've earned that. You've done some good work tonight. You got yourself on the wheel. You won the jokes round tonight. Never forget that. It's a good one. And we take all the Denises off the wheel. And these are the people who are left with a chance of becoming party box millionaires, sort of. Good party box this week. Haggis, honey, joss sticks, Tommy Cooper DVD, which is probably pretty good. It's the best of Tommy Cooper, and it's a BBC video, and it's all in the shrink wrap. It's still there. Bottle of red wine and the Debbie 1981 annual, which is full of entertainment. And it's a cracking party box. So who's going to win the party box? Look, there's Louisa. Louisa gets on the wheel a lot, but she's never won the party box. She always just misses it, but she's made it through to this stage where she's actually on the wheel and we're about to spin. So who knows? This could be the first time. This could be it for Louisa. Let's all say a prayer. Or, if you're on the wheel, say a prayer for yourself. Who's it going to be? There's Roddy, there's Geraldine, Louisa, Natters!
Nat Thursday.
Hey! I think that Ready Out guy did that before. Called you Nat Thursday. For some reason, interpreting TURS as an attempt to say Thursday. So well done. Natters is the party box winner. Absolutely brilliant. Right. That's the prizes for tonight. Let's see what I can work out for next week. Oh man, I never get a chance, but I keep meaning to get in touch with sponsors to get some kind of sponsory type prizes. You have to restart the online quiz around after Christmas. The quality of prize will be phenomenal. Yeah. I'll probably keep it going, unless it really just, it's been going down, but it's difficult to know. Anyway, I'm not going to start talking about that. Let's get some games for names, right? Let's get, brilliant. Nice one. Glad you're happy. Excellent. Right. Let's get games for names. First thing I'm going to do is Kazula Palooza. Okay. I don't have the drum machine anymore. I'm just doing it with this. And can you hear that? That's my kind of desk box thing. So I've got a few of these things lined up for Kazula Palooza, so I know what to do. All right. Right. As soon as you know what it is, say her name or say the answer in the chat. And if you get it right first, you go on the wheel. That's it. It's not called that, but it's the right tune. So I'm going to put you on the wheel for that. Right, close that. Let's get everybody off the wheel. Right, Louisa was first to get that. So Louisa Jobson. And Big was first to get the actual title. So Big goes on as well. So Big. So what does the wheel look like now? It looks like this. Oh no. Where's the typey bit? Yeah. There we go. Quite classy when it's half and half like that. Right. Very good. Let's do another one. Kazula-Palooza, baby. It's the next one. 1960s, okay. That's right. That is absolutely correct. Johnny Remember Me by John Layton. Amazing record. And that puts you on the wheel, Janie, for next week. Okay. Oh, I got one more. 80s. Okay. I'm going to get the lyrics for this so I can start off on the actual verse. Because I've got the tune for the chorus in my head. Can't quite think of the tune for the verse, but if I see the lyrics written down. Right. Mid-80s. Mid-early 80s. I don't know how this goes. I'll just cut to the chorus. That's it. Yeah. You kind of got it between you. The Riddler, nearly. The Riddle, yes. Nick Kershaw, yes. I'll put all three of you on. So it's Janie. Well, it's two of you. Janie and Marion. Right. So, yeah, Riddle by Nick Kershaw. Excellent. That was, that wasn't very good, that one. By me, I've got to say. I got to admit. It was pretty poor. Right. Okay. So, Janie and Marion. The Riddle. Crazy song, crazy people. Right, it's 22 minutes past, so we can get a few games in here. Let's do Now You See It, because I've got a nice Now You See It. Hey, yeah, that's right. That's what it feels like when you get them right. It's good stuff, right? Okay, so let's get. I know it's here somewhere. Here it is. So you know how this works. It's the old Johnny Beatty game show from the early 80s, which I think was copied from something American anyway. I'll give you a clue. The answer to the clue will be on the grid, running from left to right. You just got to call out the answer. First person to call it out. Here we go. So, Fallen City. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have time for Where Am I? I'm pretty sure I will. In the whole little air, in this around and around, in his mind is the feeling fair lifting night. Strange kind of fashion, wrong. Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, very good. Kabul. Yeah, Taurus, the Kabul. So Louisa gets Kabul. I'm going to write that down instead of typing it because it's just quicker. Well done. Yeah, Kabul is a recently fallen city. Right. What's next? Half of the writing team for Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog, etc. Can you see a name on there that matches that clue? Half of the writing team for Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog, etc. Many other songs. Songwriter, surname, half of the writing team. Ooh, do you know this one? Maybe you don't. I always kind of rely on that there'll be one person who knows it. At least one person who knows it. Which is why I can do slightly harder things in this round. It's kind of close, but not right. Yeah, that's right. Lieber. Lieber and Stoller are the songwriting partnerships. So, yeah, Louisa gets that one as well. There's 2 Louisas so far. Very good. 2 out of 2. See what happens next. Low-key holiday resort 50 miles from Edinburgh. I actually went there for Halloween about 2 or 3 years ago. Went to a caravan park in this low-key resort. Pretty down at heel. Yeah, that's right. Eyemouth. Hey, it's big. It's Eyemouth. I'm going to type these names on the wheel in just a minute. 2 body parts for the price of 1 and 1 place name. Always impressive from that point of view. Nice cliff walks. Quite a good chippy. And virtually nothing else there. But it's quite nice. They got some Robert Burns stuff. He spent time there. Woo and woo. Okay. Right, let's one more on now you see it. Let's see. Sign of the universal consciousness. So what is a sign of the universal consciousness? What could this be? It's kind of related to the fact that there's joss sticks in tonight's party box. It's not unrelated, put it that way. Bit tenuous, but you know. Or maybe it's not that tenuous. Maybe it's kind of very related. I'm actually not sure. I don't have the knowledge to make that call. Yeah, I think it's something to do with that. It's not the right answer. Nah, bulimia. Is that on there? So it is. Kabulimia. I shouldn't laugh. Bindi, that is absolutely correct. Yep, that is the thing that looks like a dot that goes on your forehead there, and it connects you to the universal consciousness. If you are from India, it's a bindi. That's the dot there. That's what it's called. You know what I mean? So very good answer. Excellent answer. And that is 2 Louisas and 2 Beegs, which is nice and easy to type because I've got the up there, so I can just copy, paste, and paste. Right, great stuff. Well done, Louisa and Beegs, stitching that up between you. Let's do, what is it, 27 minutes past, right? We've got time for Where Am I? Okay, so I'm going to close this and I'm going to open the first Where Am I tonight, which is, must be this one, surely. Yep, okay. Right, where am I? Queens of the Wheel, for sure. Right, where am I? We'll start having a look around in a second. So, looks like a pretty quiet day. Where could we be? I reckon somebody will notice. Yeah, look, straight away. It is. It's Creef. Good Creef. That was quick. There's some kind of church where people die and get baptized and married and all sorts of things. This is Crieff. This is where Ewan McGregor from Crieff, I think he is. This is the makings of a superstar. Oh, look, there's the Care Dental Implant Clinic. Right, Marion, brilliant. Just going to jot you down here. I'm not going to type you in. Let's do another one. We've got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Then I got to go because I've got a quiz at 9. Yeah, in Diana's absence, no Diana tonight. Well done, Marion. Good. Crieff. Everyone's got the same joke. Yay. Right, how do I get the other? There it goes. Okay, here comes Where Am I? Number 2. Which one is it? I reckon. I think it's this one. Not what I was thinking, but that's all right. So, where are we now? You learned to drive in Crieff before I moved to Edinburgh in a Ford Capri. Classy. Nice. Paul from the Iron Horse lives there. What's the Iron Horse? Used to be a pub called the Iron Horse in Glasgow on Hope Street. But is that what you mean? Anyway. Kabul, Bangalore, Tirana, York, Hyderabad. No. This is not street view. This is like a photograph taken inside a business. I think the kind of things that you can buy here might give you a bit of a clue. If you have a look at the style. So they're all kind of like quite particular kind of artifacts and style. Look at that, see? Right, what we've got? Hyderabad, Damascus, 90s folk band Iron Horse, right? Don't know them. Trinidad is a bit closer than some of the other guesses so far. Think about the style of the things here that you can see. Kind of spooky. Oh, that's a good answer. That's a bloody good answer. Where's Port-au-Prince? It's in Haiti. The home of voodoo. You know what I mean? Look at these. I love this stuff. It's like petrol cans being battered into voodoo faces. Whoa, kind of spooky. Port-au-Prince, brilliant answer. That was definitely the difficult one. Right, I'll just put Marion on here and then Louise Jobson there. And I got one more. Great answer, Louisa. And we'll get the last one on. Must be this one. Where is it? I can't remember where this is. Oh, I remember now. Right. Just learned tonight about Graham's voodoo hobby. Right, okay. Fair enough. Hope that doesn't have an impact on your relationship. Too much voodoo. Reason for divorce. Too much voodoo. Okay, so where are we now? What's that? Bar. Bubenberg Cine Bar. Cinema and a bar. Sounds all right, doesn't it? Sounds good. Go to movies and get wasted on booze. Right, where are we? Here come the guesses. Vienna, Prague, Quebec, Valencia, Rome, Prague, Paris, Seville, Warsaw, Stuttgart, Venice, Glasgow, Frankfurt, Barcelona, Berlin, Geneva, Dusseldorf. No, none of these places. Apotheca, Schwanen Apotheca. Apotheca. Guess that means swan chemist. I'm no genius at that type of language, but that's my guess. Vienna, Cologne, Dresden, Bern. We have a right answer. So good at this. It's the right answer. It's Bern. It's the capital of Switzerland. Look, there's some Swiss people. That's what they look like. Look at them calmly and obediently waiting for the lights to turn green. Right, that's the last one. I'm going to go. A taxi coming in a few minutes. Well done to everyone who got on the wheel. And that is Louisa again. There's lots of Louisa. She continues her quest for the party box. Thanks very much. Thanks for donating, those who have donated. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for uploading your score. I'll do that first. Here's the score upload. Okay. If you missed uploading your score, please do it, because the more names that are on that league table, better. Just, you know, fills it out a bit, you know. And if anyone still fancies making a wee donation, then I'm very happy to receive those. Thank you very much. Now, okay, like I said, definitely keep going to the end of October. Anyway, two more quizzes at least. I've now got it on the advertising material I hand out at the quiz, so you know, hopefully pick up a few more people through that print-wise. Right, I've got to hang this up and get the hell out of here. Taxi's coming in about 1.5 minutes. Love you all. Good night. Happy quizzing. See you in the Facebook group at some point. Good night.